Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's all working as it should. So we could get started. So hello, anyone.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. We're back, Team PST, and all that kind of thing for more Final Fantasy. Well, we've let's see. Yeah. I guess to get you brought up very quickly, we're not finished with the. Well, we already finished the latest episode of Hildebrand. So I think it gives us time this week to get on with the rising of the most holiest of days on the Final Fantasy 14 calendar. So time for Lulu to have a one-on-one with the executive producer or something. Emil, like I don't know, the Truman Show. It's basically what it'd be like. Alright. Yeah, and actually had them go into the bed for real. They have a bit more money to spread around. Okay. I don't know. It's hard to tell exactly which minion is my favorite. Oh, right. Also, in the end of Hildebrand, we had so much time that I went ahead and finally took a look at the toy chest. Indeed. Not sure when I'll get to it again. Mostly because we'll might turn into a thing and then we just use up time like that. I guess maybe, I don't know, I suppose whenever we have like, we have more time to go and play our minigame. Yeah. I can't, it's hard to tell exactly which one might be my favorite. I think I remember liking the Moogle one when I had the chance to play it. The dungeon one, well, I mean, it's pretty good for what it is, without it being too involved. I guess it's like a time trial kind of it has going on. I don't know. How do you feel about how about you feel like a dungeon? What was it? A dungeon diver sort of thing, with no battles or anything. Just you navigating the entire place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel. But I also tried the new game Parlay. I kind of like it. After, and it didn't take too long for me to figure out how to play. There was no tutorial. I was pretty much lost at the beginning, but it all worked out in the end. Let me see here. Oh yeah, we already arrived at. Yeah, I think I heard that the rising event is actually in Limsa over here. So exactly where might take some searching. Might be in here. You know what? That actually does sound like it. An adventurous ambition. Okay, that might that actually be. Might that actually be you? Okay, let me check. Yeah, it has a seal on it, so it looks like it'll be it, right? The Wandering Minstrel is in search of inspiration. This quest is available for a limited time only. Okay. Yeah, that should be him. Absolutely. There's the music, the music of the world loading and whatever, and yeah, limited time over in the but not lobby, but that square over there by the aft castle. That has to be it. Before I go ahead and do that, now I'll go off and check up on my guys. The time is very nearly upon us, in which I'm gonna leverage the new quest I'm gonna do for mining, for professional miner work. and finally get some guys in here. Hehe. Let's see. They should be here. What? It has all ended in failure. For sure. Oh, right. Hooray! Oh, right. Gotta do the thing. There we go. Right. So in training, court and commands. And what was it? I don't know. With a heavy burden of failure, crush your vital spirit. Indeed. I don't know. Should I even bother? Until I go and get some other guys over in here. I don't know. Suppose they get a level up no matter what, but I don't know. I can't imagine much is gonna change. Oops, wrong one. Squadron mission. There it is. We're in second butt. Challenged by the squadron is equal to the thing. Only they would tell us what we did before. Frontline support. I think I keep on saying onto this one. Probably. Camp Skull Valley Garrison. First. Oi. I'd say nah. Yeah. I think these guys will be off duty for the time being, till I finally enact my plan. It should probably be in the next stream.
Oh, okay.
Well, when I start doing it anyway. Itchy. Well, I mean, if I had my way, that's how it would go. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on to this rising of him. Can only imagine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. The entire area over Ontario is bathed within this old melody. Alright, I guess we'll go over and see what's what. Oh, I've seen him before. Alright, I'm pretty sure I did see him before. He might have just always been called the Wandering. The Wandering Minstrel is in search of inspiration. Adventurous and push. Alright. Well now, if it isn't my adventurer friend, Lulupe. It could only be a blessing from the navigator that we should meet again here and now. You see, I've been struggling to find inspiration for a new song performed this rising. I have a mind to speak with the locals for their tales, for which I could use your able assistance. Might you be willing to accompany me? Okay. I am truly grateful. During the rising, we remember those we lost in the calamity, even as we turn our attention to our brighter future. It is my hope to hear a tale that inspires one and all to look forward. Now then, there is no better place to talk in Limsa than the Drowning Wen. Let us first seek out the barkeep or Badron and see if he has aught of interest to share. Absolutely. Oh, okay. I suppose actually taking me over here and I have to go myself. Right. Yes. Who else but the hero of the whole realm could help you seek out tales of daring do. Brilliant. Oh, come now, what's the harm? Oopsie. What's the harm? You get yourself killed. That's the harm. I ain't letting one so young sign up. Man, if you are a Lalafell kid, you could pass off as an adult. It's surprisingly easy. Why do you want to become an adventurer so badly? Anyway, Richard. She looks like she wants to be a sailor. Richard, there's this place I need to go to. Problem is the Yellow Jackets won't let a child leave the city alone. That's funny. You think at that point they'd jump at the chance to let you go. Because the Yellow Jacks won't let the child leave the city alone. But if I was an adventurer, I'd be responsible for myself. I could go wherever I please, whenever I please. So please, let me sign up. Oi. I don't think she's gonna get much luck. If only she showed up with basically at least one other friend and a trench coat. Then she might have stood a chance. It ain't that simple, lass. I've got a responsibility to those I sign up. If I let someone was clearly unprepared, head out there and they end up hurt or worse, I wouldn't be able to live it down. All the complaints, I'll get my way. Anyway, and don't even get me started on the damage it causes the guild's reputation. So you can forget about signing up until you're older. Much older. But it has to be now, during the rising. Why do you have to be so responsible? Oi, you leave that R word where you left it. It comes with age, lass. Now run along and get yourself out. Oi, you could be an orphan. You don't know. You don't know her life. Is everything well? Hey, sorry you had to say that. The little cub was bent on becoming an adventurer, but I said no and sent her on her way. Still, I can't. Oh yeah, I ain't reading that. Anyway, still, I can't help but worry. She doesn't strike me as the sort to give up easy. Who's that? Wouldn't surprise me a whit if she tried to sneak out anyway. I mean, if we're talking about an island or something. Actually, was that the impression I got? Oh yeah, well anyway. She might, if it's across the waters, she might seek to try and stow away some. Anyway, I hate to impose, but do you reckon you could keep an eye on Richard? I'd do it myself, but I can't openly leave the tavern. I don't know, or maybe you'll just send, or maybe you could just send me to do it. Well, you know, do what you came here for. And she, the timing of the rising seemed to be of the essence to the little one. Intriguing, would you not agree? Let us ask her about that. Oi. I'm in your debt. Now, the nearest exit's the Tempest Gate, over by the aft castle. I suggest you begin to talk into Kinderil, the sentry yonder. I just about got that, right? Okay. So anyway, after blacking out a bit, we'll probably continue this. Actually, no, let's do this. Oh, alright then. Oi. Okay, let's go move to the side over here. Crazy. Anyway, let's go ahead and making your way through limits of limits. During the rising, you come upon the wandering minstrel at the aft castle. The man seeks inspiration for a new song, requests your aid in speaking with the locals for their tale. To that end, you head together to the Drowning Wench, where you chance to witness Baderon in conversation with a fiery Makoti child named Richa. Let's see. The young one wishes to become an adventurer, but she might leave the city alone. But Baderon turns her down out of concern for her safety. Worried that she might still attempt to sneak out, however, the tavern bids you keep an eye on her. I suggest that you begin by speaking with Kintrail and the Yellow Jacket stationed at the Tempest Gate. Oh, right, it's also over there. Wait, where am I? Oh, wait, there I am. It's at the other side. Well, okay then. I suppose. I feel like the lack of a reference to her parents would probably already suggest that she's an orphan, basically alone. I wonder if there's like orphanages. Actually, there would have to be. Weirdly enough, I don't think I ever came across one, but I could, well, like already guarantee that they exist, or well, narratively, but do they exist in real, in the world? Probably. There's never a shortage of conflict and such. Oh, right. He's already here. And the Jackets keep constant watch over every city gate. If Rachel has come through, they will surely have seen him. Oh. Wait, like through? Wouldn't they have yet the authority to stop her?
Huh.
They
should.
They'd be like, oh yeah, I saw a rambunctious Makoti little girl and pass through here. And here she is, right here. She comes dragging her by the arm. Let me go, dang it! You can't stop me. So yeah, I feel like that's basically how it would have gone. Although, I mean, at best I would imagine that was an attempt. That was right.
Yeah.
Pretty much. This is crazy. All right, let's go. Wait, I don't know where we take it. Ah, the lowlands of Lanosio wait you on the other side of the temple. Oh, thanks. So, anyway... At Baderon's behest, you say? That happens, a girl of that description did come through just a moment ago. Okay. Alright, I'm sure you have a good explanation for why you let her pass. She was at the heels of a Makoti peddler. So at a glance one might think them parent and child. But the way she kept stealing glances behind her made me... Oh, okay. Alright, good. At least that's something. Anyway, so I alerted my comrades Oyoyo... Wait. Oh, Ayoyo. Outside, and expect she'd stop a little more questioning. If you're worried, you should seek her out. Now, thanks for the information. We shall find your comrade at once. Okay. The lowlands of Nanosia, which was... Okay. Guys, and I suppose the is the violent wind from... Alright. Okay. Guess we'll go and see to it then. I imagine there's probably even other ways to sneak out of the city, really, without using gates. I mean, we're all on platforms, pretty much. Is there anything really stopping you from taking a small little dinghy boat and try to, you know, just sail under everyone's nose?
Huh. There shouldn't be.
I feel like it's probably a thing. It happens more often than you might expect. Okay, yeah, you don't say nothing. Okay. Go and speak with you. Yes, well, the yellow jackets noticed Terrier got she got gotten far. Right. Actually, the things change. Oh yeah. You learned from Thunderail that the child fitting Rachel's description did indeed leave via the gate. Finding it suspicious, however, the sentry alerted her comrade Oyo, who has likely stopped Rachel outside. You waste no time. I'm setting out to find them. Good. Oi, they finally brought you to justice. Damn it, they saw straight through my disguise. And you didn't bother to disguise at all. Next time, maybe you should go ahead and try and board or get under the tarp of like a peddler or something, moving stock around. Although they probably look into that. Well, you were still better off. Alright. Oh yeah. Right. What are you looking at? Anyway. Well now, if it ain't, Well now, if it ain't the good minstrel and our kindly Alba, the hero of all Eorthia. A pleasure to see the two of you again. What brings you here today? Right. I'll do the talking. So Pedro sent you after the little one. Oh, just about to ask her what she's up to. Rachel, was it, dearie? Even without telling, even without telling others, you're out to know it's dangerous out here. What is that you want to do so badly? You risk your life like this? Oh yeah. There's something that I need to say. It doesn't matter if it's dangerous, I have to go. You understand that you have your reasons. Even so, we cannot, in good conscience, allow you to wander the wilds alone. Right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's always a way to. What was it? I'm pretty sure if the price is right, she could have probably paid or some manner of, or have some sort of person escort her. I think. Was it really so important that she do it alone? I wouldn't think so. Emil. So here, I would make a proposal. Rather than becoming an adventurer, why not employ the services of... Yeah, that seems to make sense. The only thing I have against, I can imagine would be against that is that she's actually poor. Which would coincide with like, the whole like chance that she's an orphan.
Yeah.
Right. With a dependable adventurer at your side, you would be able to reach your destination safely. This, I believe, is your best option. I mean, yeah, that track. But I don't have any money. What adventurer would want to help a child anyway? Okay, out of the good and trustworthy ones that we all appreciate? Oh. I mean, I worked for less than money. How much do you got? I'd take a nice fish or something. Man, you've got you there. Lulu's probably thinking, I'm like the best there is at what everyone does. And even I don't do it free. Why, our friend here, of course. What? You just pushed me into this. Dang it. Oh, that wasn't part of the deal. You counted me. As long as I get paid. If you're happy with this humble vagrant. Okay, this is probably if I'm really early on or something. These humble vagrant. That's weird. Anyway. As long as I get paid. I mean, that's essentially it. Oh, Lulu actually outright admit that. Oh, whatever. Let's do this. Look me into my eyes. and tell me I'm not up for the task. I shall be glad to provide a suitable recompense, and I just said. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. While a part of me hopes that this will lead to inspiration for a song, above all, I feel compelled to lend a helping hand. Oh, you'll really help me? Oh, thank you so much. Indeed. Let's see. I'm glad it worked out for you. But as a client, there's something you need to bear in mind. Oi. That is, you've got to give the adventurer your trust. Be honest with what exactly it is you need, and he'll be able to help you all the better. Okay. So many years. Place I want to go to is a lighthouse here in Lower Lenosia. It's named for one of the 12. I heard a rumor from a kid in town. You see, he told me that ghosts appear there during the rising. They're supposedly lighthouse keepers who died in the calamity. They spirit children away to the realm of the dead. Well, that's got to be nonsense, and I want to prove it. Oh, okay. So you're gonna use yourself as bait. Oh, the 2 lighthouses in the area. Oshon's Port is the only one civilians can still get to. I don't recall hearing nothing about ghosts. I can't help but be curious. So I'll come along. Having a yellow jacket with you ought to make things easier, I reckon. That's outside of a skirmish, anyway. Being a cannoneer, I'm more than blasting things from a distance. If you run into angry fiends on the road, they're all yours. Oi. Go ahead, everyone. Yeah. If young Richard's heading to Ascon's porch, then someone should report as much to Beastmen. I guess it's probably you then, I reckon. Oh yeah. As I said, I've never read about a ghost appearing at their lighthouse. Wonder why Rich is so interested in them. Indeed. Actually, I think we'll read this before I turn it in. As soon as you emerge in Lower Nanosha, then you locate Richa and Oyoyo. Acknowledging the little one's determination, the minstrel makes a proposal. Rather than becoming an adventurer, Richa should employ the services of instead. So it is that you are tasked with escorting Richa to Askan's torch, that she might verify the rumor of child abducting ghosts. With the affable Oyoyo also volunteering to come along. I wonder if the ghost could probably tell the difference between a child in the body of a childlike race and an older woman who's also basically in the body of a child. Huh. I wonder who will the ghost abduct? Really, Lulu is the best of both for it. I don't know. We should give her a nice squint. Can Lulu be out-childed by a child? Or some other child? That's impossible. Maybe worried. And maybe kind of annoyed. And also fear, because ghosts. Although then again, he remembered that he takes out ghosts on the regular. So now he's probably more... big smile, yeah, that's it. Haha. Tough. Nailed it. Anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this in then. Oh, so, what's your name, adventurer? I did what I did. Lulame Yuyume. I'll remember that. Thank you so much for helping. We'll go to Oscon's torch, and we'll see if the rumor about the ghost is true. Oops. There we go. Indeed. It's the only way. Alright, so... Good show. Everybody say the same thing, though. Say as much debater on, yeah. Oop. As I said, I never heard of ghosts appearing at the lighthouse. Wonder why Rich is so interested in them. I mean, she said it was... Okay, it wasn't a bet, it was like she wants to verify some rumors. And I imagine that's probably all there really is to it. That totally goes over there. And then she's all like, no, and he's like, yeah, huh. And then she's like, no, and then he's like, prove it. Hey, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. He's supposed to be here to prove it and not you. Actually, no, but you're not the unbeliever. So I think he probably figures that you have to see it with your own eyes.
Huh.
Like seeing is believing and all that. I really think he should be here too. Right. I probably would feel better if he was like, if he had a name or something, so he could have somebody to trace it back to him. Oh well. Or maybe you just picked the short straw. Maybe that's it. Random cuckoo. Richard is champing at the bit to set for. Champing? I thought it was chomping. Rich is chomping at the bit to set for.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had this thing before. It
What?
might be a British type thing that they do champing. Or
Yeah.
maybe that was the original form and we're more familiar with chomping.
Crazy. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get it. Are you ready to go, Little May? Okay, here you go. As much as I would like to accompany you, someone should return to the Drowning Winds to apprise Vaderon of these developments. Besides, to hear your accounts afterwards, what you learned and felt will also bring unique inspiration. I wish you an enjoyable and insightful excursion. I guess. I can't imagine you're gonna get all that much from Lulume. Because if he was to explain like a child, and then this, and then this, and this, and then but then this happened, and I felt like with you, I want to, but that you could I want whatever, and then he's probably all like, I made a terrible mistake. Right, to begin with, how about we head east to Madman Bridge? It give Richard a chance to see the sights. The path can be steep in places, so take care you don't take a tumble now. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Let the adventure begin. Guess so. At young Richard's word, your little adventure to Oshkon's storage begins. But I will suggest first east to Madman Bridge, and thither do you make your way. Okay. Probably would make sense. Probably would make sense if we arrive at Ascon's porch. Was it Ascon's embrace? But is a torch in there? There's a torch is in there. At night. At least that's what I would prefer. Alright, we're at 11. Oh, right. It's gonna be quite a while until the sun comes up. Right. So I would prefer to arrive at Ascon's torch by, I guess, by 3 in the morning, essentially.
Oh.
That's when the crazy junk happens. Alright. Oi. And here it is, Madman's Bridge. If you head north, you get to the Red Rooster's Head. But our destination takes us south. Well, a vital road for trade, if the bridge is a bridge. But it prowls with bandits and fiends beyond. That's why it was given its name, as a warning to younglings. Alright. Well, apparently that warning is lost on this little one. Right. High five. Oi. Look, a river. There's some sort of and there's some sort of strange animal. We sometimes see children out this way with their folks, but I take it you've never been. Oh, you're really gonna go and bring that up now, do you? Actually, I have. It was a long time ago, though. Both before my parents died in the collapse. It's alright. I mean, it was pretty quick and painless. I like it at the orphanage. Everyone's really nice, and I have lots of fun. See? One of it'll be an orphanage we could navigate into. And that'd be Lemleyan Shoals, I think. It's an orphanage run by a former sanguine siren. In case you wasn't aware, a fine place by all accounts. Indeed. Do you make it a habit of casually referring to lone children's parents after the calamity? It's a conversation starter. If that's where Rich is from, I'll have one of my comrades contact her caretaker. Wouldn't do to let him think she's missing. Oh, right. Probably broke out or something. Oh, right then. Next we'll make for Ascon's embrace. Obviously you're ill. Take it slow so you don't wear yourself down. Hey. Good show. Things have changed. Okay. I'm gonna go and read the thing. As you taking the sides of Madman Bridge, Richard reveals that her parents died in the calamity. She lives at an orphanage. After taking a moment to digest this revelation, your party continues on south to Ascon's embrace. Okay. Can also be a chance that she's also a ghost. Yeah. And for all I know, that her parents were the lighthouse keeper, and they both aided at the calamity, or something, probably the calamity. And then she was trying to make her way over there, either to pay her respects or to also let go of the mortal plane. Oh no! I pressed the wrong thing. Oh well. Let's see. That's annoying. Probably save that for some point. Oh yeah, yeah. Yo. My fellow Yellowjacks that patrol these parts. Yes, you worry. They know I ain't on some pleasure jaunt. Oh sure. Dang it, misclicking then I pressed that thing. It probably passed because I right-clicked it. Dang it. Well, that's annoying. It's not too hard to get another one. I don't think they stack. Pretty sure they don't stack. Oh, we're so high up. This is amazing. Oh yeah. I felt the same way when I looked out from here for the first time. This bridge was built where a tidal wave sundered the land during the. It's a symbol of or our people's determination to rise above tragedy. Miss Dorothea, that's the headmistress, said that we Lympsians work hard because we hate to lose and like what we do. What about you, Lulame? Do you like being an adventurer? I wouldn't want to be anything else. It depends on the work. I'd rather not work at all, to be honest. I mean, I guess he'd probably figure that the best thing that really happened to him was becoming an adventurer.
Huh.
Not like, not like there was much competition for much of anything. Yeah, might as well. Just what I thought. When I grow up, I hope I'll like what I do as well. My parents like what they did, I think. The calamity struck, they didn't run away. They were noble souls, Dorothea said. She promised to tell me everything one day, but I don't know how to feel when they're. I don't know how to feel when they're gone. I can't find the words. I want to be a good client though, so I'll think on it. If Richard's got something she needs to get off her chest, in wanting to verify the rumor, mayhaps she. But there's no use speculating. Come, let's press on. Indeed. Also, I need to go and feed my bird. There you go. As the dizzying heights of Ashkon's embrace, Richa again brings up the subject of struggles to express herself. As she wrestles with her thoughts, presses on to God's grip with you and Oyoyo following her. And it's over there. What has to be done there? I guess so. There are a shortage of people doing this question. Anyway, I see the lighthouse. Woo! And that's there, the Oscar torch. One or two lighthouses that would have the name for gods, or the name for gods. The lighthouse keeper's a bloke named Rodsnet. Rodsnet. You can ask him about ghosts. Like lighthouse keeper. Very good. So about the reason why I want to know about the ghosts. My mother and father were lighthouse keepers, but they disappeared in the calamity and were never found. When I heard the rumor, I thought that maybe, just maybe, they were the ones haunting the lighthouse. I know it. Anyway, so that's why you want to prove the rumor wrong. You couldn't stand people thinking your parents were doing terrible things. Or just, I don't know. What do you mean by haunting? It's not like they were pranking the place beyond the grave. But a part of me wishes that the rumor was true. And then I'd be able to talk to my parents again. There are so many things I'd like to ask them. Well, whatever the truth is, we'll find out soon. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh shit. At an upper bench. At length, our torch come to the view. The mention of its keepers reached out to divulge more about your parents. Two lighthouse keepers who went missing when the calamity struck, and which had been torn between wanting to disprove the rumor that they had become vengeful spirits and meeting them again. Seemingly finding courage in voicing her feelings, she continued resolutely on her way. And I took a weird turn. There it is. Oi. Oi, we're almost there. I can understand the desire to see those who are gone. The worst of them you couldn't find in life. It's a feeling everyone knows at some point. Quiet, you. Alright. Okay, let's get on. Oh, the thing's frozen in a splash. Amazing. Oh yeah. This was hard hit by the calamity. On top of the tidal wave splashing away big spots of land, a piece of Dalamud came crashing down yonder. They caused Aether to gush out of the land and crystallize all at once. At that time, I was with Miss Dorothea, and she was my mother's friend. She took me to a safe place. I was very little then. I didn't fully understand what was happening, but the calamity really was a frightful thing. I can imagine how it was for father and mother. Yeah. Okay. Goes along the road, your party makes a brief stop at the vantage point and marvel at the impossible landscape brought by the calamity. The view. Okay. And the view impressed upon a richer scale of the destruction. She cannot help but wonder how her parents had felt that fateful day. Without further word, she sets off to the lighthouse ahead, there to speak with its keeper. Most of them come face to face with. Okay. Oh, there we go. I didn't fall over. Roger has been near since the calamity. It's lonely work, and he's always glad to have guests. Even if there aren't any ghosts, But... Yeah. Well now, if it ain't guests, brings you to the torch. Oh. Ghosts are in the horizon. But for all me years as an innkeeper, I have not seen nor heard about about such things at the lighthouse. I know. It's certainly the sort of place as children might believe haunted, though. Might be as someone mistook me for some laundry or for a spectre. So, father and mother weren't ghosts after all. Uh, uh, but I must say, it's a surprise to see Ryoto's little girl, yeah. Your parents showed me the ropes when I was starting out as a keeper. Oi. A fishing rod on his back? I think it is. Anyway, they had George or the Millions ring yonder. Nowadays it's on a little isle, but there used to be a stretch of land connecting. A dangerous stretch it was, rife with nasty beasts. We needed to hire adventurers and grizzled ones that just to deliver supplies. If you know my parents, please tell me about them. They left me in Limsa during the calamity and died in the tidal wave. Why did they go out there even though it was so dangerous? What was going through their minds? I want to know. Oi. I was stationed elsewhere at the time, so I only read this in a... But your folks did everything they could to protect the Millions ring. Oi. And they built a breakwater using anything and everything they had. But in the end, there was no stopping such a monstrous wave. Countless souls were missing when it struck, and the Maelstrom mounted search and rescue operations. I joined in the effort, but I'm afraid they were never found. No, those Achira folks didn't die in vain. By manning their lighthouse to the very end that day, they guided many vessels safely to shore and saved many lives. I see. They really were noble souls, like Miss Dorothea said. But if I could choose, I wish that they were still alive. This is just a thought, but how'd you like to stay the night and hear more about your father? It'd only be the mundane, everyday thing, but what I know, I'd be glad to share with you. I'd like that. I like that very much. Oh, yeah. Guess we should probably go too, I guess. Huh. But I have keys. Remember I heard of any of the stories, or did I just go somewhere to fall asleep? Good morning, Lula May. Right. Alright. I got up early to look at the lighthouse, where my father and mother used to be. Yeah, they might have changed the time, or they might not have. I'm not sure. Wait to look at it. Oh yeah, to look at it in the daytime. It's still on, still working. You'd think we would have gone. We would have gone there personally.
Huh.
Right? Is it possible? I guess after this, I'll see if it's possible. For the longest time, I thought I felt as though they'd abandoned me. I guess I wanted to see them one more time so I could ask them why they had to go, and to tell them that I miss them. Makes sense. I understand how you feel. Are you disappointed that there weren't any ghosts? Uh, yes, I feel like there probably would have been a third option, but I guess so. I guess it's probably more in line with what happened to him. I wonder if it's actually going to go anywhere. In the end, there weren't any ghosts. Oh, okay, well, fine, go ahead and ignore what I said. Anyway, let's see, in the end there weren't any ghosts. Still, I'm glad I could learn about my parents. It made me realize that I want to become someone who helps like them, and like you.
Wait a minute. I'm not watching this through a camera. I'm using my own eyes.
Oh yeah.
Why is there lens flare?
Stop looking directly at it. Oh yeah. Huh. I guess that could have happened. So thank you for bringing me here. Well, I was only one of the persons who done brought you here. Alright, I was paying attention. Did Oyo already leave? That doesn't sound like her. I think she should still be here. Yeah. Where was it? I wasn't about to leave you behind. I was taking you with me. Okay, there she is. I'm just glad I actually got that in time. It would have been so annoying if I came around over there and was it? Oh yeah, 6. Oh, that's not being 6. Yeah, it'd be so annoying if like the sun came up too early and they might have messed up the whole thing. But luckily we managed to get there at around like 3 to 4. So it all tracks basically. Ooh. Man. Because of what keeps on happening in like actually what you already saw happen in the summer in the summer event, the fire festival. Um yeah, it could get kind of wonky sometimes with weather and time of day. Oh right. I think continue. Oh, yeah. It's with mixed feelings that Rachel learns from Russian said that no ghosts haunt any lighthouse he knows. The man has been acquainted with Rachel's parents, however, and he gladly shares what he remembers. When the calamity unleashed a monstrous tidal wave on Hildebrand, the couple had fought desperately to protect their lighthouse. Though they lost their lives in trying, they saved a full many who, by doing their duty to the knowledge, serves to comfort Rachel. And at Rosson's invitation, you stay the night to hear more tales about your parents. So it is that Rachel attains a closure, and inspired by her parents' bravery, she resolves to become someone. Ooh, quite so. Oh, yeah. Well, it ended up being a longer jaunt than expected. I'm glad we did it. I guess so. There is something to be said, though, that it was for security concerns that it was deemed that she wasn't meant to go alone. Yet, all the same, we didn't actually encounter any monsters or anything obstructing our path in that way.
Huh.
So in this case, it actually would have been just fine if she does. But I guess it puts all the adults in the room at least. So I guess that's something. Indeed. Thank you so much for coming with me, both of you. Yeah, and also no ghosts that were trying to eat our souls or something. Dang it! Who knows which one of us they would have chosen? You're very welcome, dearie. You can always come to me if you need anything. Just no more trying to sneak out. You hear? Oh yeah. Well, I'd better get back to the orphanage. Hopefully Miss Dorothea won't be too mad at me. Imagine having parental figures still be mad at you. Anyway, you'll be wanting to report to the minstrel. expect. In which case, a comrade of mine tells me he's at the anchor yard. I'll see to it Richard gets home safely. Be sure to catch the special fireworks afterwards, eh? Oi. Be seeing you, Lila May. Okay. Indeed. I don't know, will we? I'm still remembering that fortune. What was it? I don't really think it's possible. Let's see. Back at the Aft Castle, you bid fondful word to your companion. Oyo informs you that the wandering minstrel has taken himself to the anchor yard, and you seek him out to report the success of your expedition. Indeed. Alright, so actually, let's go and say exactly where. Right, that place over there. Where am I? Okay, so we want to go up here and to the left. Okay. Alright, right, I got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the main area. Yeah, let's get moving. Yo! Okay, let's go over here. Dude. Ah, yeah, yeah, Edward. Please. Okay. Manage. Okay. Wandering minstrel. There you are. Ah, welcome back, my friend. Was young Richard able to find that which he sought? I guess I probably go on to explain the whole thing. So her true purpose was to save the ghosts for her parents, who were taken by the calamity. Tale is born when someone acts in the name of another, and there are so many tales out there. It is impossible for us to know every single one. Yet a tale may occasionally find its way to those who need it most, such as that of the lighthouse keepers, whose courage and sacrifice have come to guide their child years after them. Thank you, Lilame, not only for granting Rachel's wish, but for providing me with inspiration as well. While we wait for the special fireworks to begin, tell me more of your excursion. Sure thing. So anyway, the ghosts were like... Alright, just keep it. I could drink finally. Oi. Yes, it comes to me. A verse for all who strive onwards. This day and every day. Well, I'm just glad you started talking again. Wait, you gonna do it now? You're just gonna make it up on the spot? You don't even write music, do you? Meow. I mean, by now he look this way. He knows. Oi. What? What? A dog? Did you die too? Greetings, warrior of light. Was that your dog? Oh, this is a strange one indeed. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream, a flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It's a oh yeah, Naoki Yoshida. It is a pleasure to meet you again, as I have in the past. I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. For long years we have walked together with you on this grand adventure. It is a never-ending journey, one that shall continue tomorrow, as surely as it does today. The most natural. Well, I can't say that'll always be true, but it's true for right now. Along the way, I have endeavored to keep my gaze firmly fixed. Well, at least one of my eyes, anyway. One out of two ain't bad. Of late, however, I have been keenly reminded that we must occasionally look back upon the path we walked, and that we might remember the lessons in the course of our adventure. Seems that I too have to learn from successes and failure both, and forge ahead with humility and sincerity. This is what I have resolved to do at Journey's beginning, and I resolve to do so anew. And nothing would please me more than to continue having you at our side on the road ahead. And I pray that upon this journey of life that we have the honor to share, the light of the crystal shall ever shine. And now the time has come for this vision to end. A time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. This world shall yet endure, and as we continue to make our way, I pray that we shall have occasion to. And now I speak to all of my friends here. Oh yeah, till that day, I wish you the happiest of journeys. Fare you well. Now, I think I speak for all of my friends here when I say get 'em! Wow, that's crazy. I was reminded of the title I named this stream. I called it A Rising Tide Lifts All Spirits. It just fits on so many levels. Let's see. Most happenings in our lives have no bearing on the fate of the world. More often than not, they go unobserved and unremarked. But you, my friend, gather up such forgotten tales and see them delivered. Doing so, you bring joy. As a token of my gratitude, I dedicate to you this song, a song of journeys fulfilled. Oh, right, I missed the whole thing, didn't I? and the sun already went down again. Oh, crazy. Oh, okay, there he is. In gleaming gold, the sun does rise. The boundless sky it calls, in silver pale the path of men, their white and endless fall. Indeed, so far away the guiding light, as you do now aspire. But flames of life their warmth to comfort and inspire. Take heart, my friend, for here we stand, and so we shall remain. Your destination reached now, by memory's refrain. I have no doubt that you, Rachel, and Oyo shall give rise to a great many more. Your tales in particular may be more varied than those of others. There may be times when you face great hardship, and the weight is more than you can bear. In such a time, I bid you remember this. No matter how great your burdens, the tales that you have gathered shall ever be your strength, a beacon to light your way in the darkness. Oi. Light that never burns. Wind up Galul Baja and watches your progress with great interest. Umsura Sahagan? That's weird. That's for dozen. That's right. I guess I could probably go over and take a look at them. Oh, right. Oh, was he put somewhere else? Oh, yeah, there it is. I should probably. There we go. He's be at the end, right? There he is. I wind up Galul Jaja. Watch the progress with great interest. Oh, okay. Guess we'll take a look. Opinion guy. There it is. No, the regular ones. There he is. What the heck is even that? I wind up Galul Jaja. Designed in the likeness of Galul Jaja. This mammoth was created to commemorate the 17th anniversary of his ascension as a dawn servant. It would seem that that those from Jaja, or the Jaja, who journeyed to Eorzea, brought these units with them, with the intent of impressing upon the locals the glory of their. Galul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise. The real. Wait, is there real chat? That's a new one on me. Right. He's a two-headed of these guys. How very, very strange. Pretty sure it's supposed to be based on a Sahagin, but there's none that I've ever seen. He has two heads. I wonder how that even works. Yeah. We know enough to know the conjoined twins aren't all they're cracked up to be. Alright. Actually, no, wait. Jesus. Alright. Then who knows? It'll probably somebody from the future. Maybe I'll meet them in the future who, I won't. It's hard to say. Ew. Okay. Seems as though it's all just about finished for now. Oh, and they're all here.
Huh.
Huh. How very strange.
Yeah, just a sample of all of the little companions you can have in the game.
I guess so.
Probably.
I actually have the cat. Everyone else is kind of new. The rising is an occasion for to remember the past while looking towards the future. And you take the road in solemn reflection, and should you have the time to spare, perhaps you would like to do the same. Yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you? Oh yeah. Very cloudy. Yeah. This is. I know. Somehow I feel like the dude's having all these little critters following him around feels like an inside joke of some kind. I can't say I'm all that privy to. Radical. I wonder what's in the future.
Huh.
I mean, it's hard to say whether or not to again. I'm going off of the basically in character. It's all a little still very much has the what was it? I guess that one fortune thing he got, and he said like what was it? One of the worst fortunes he could get. So he's painting his picture of what's to come.
Huh. Yeah.
Everything's doomed. Well, at least for him on his side anyway. Oh well. Let's see here. Much anything else? Oh, we have a good deal of time left. It didn't take that long. I wonder what ought I to do. So rarely do I get a chance in which the name of the stream is so very spot on. Oh right, but I also remembered. Because I forgot when I was told to before, there was some sort of something wrong with comments for the stream. I mean, like after the stream, I guess.
There was something about maybe streams were set up as restricted or something. Sorry about a restricted mode, something or other.
Oh, okay. That you check that out then.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess.
Yeah, I think it's somewhat related to that problem everybody's been having, where their accounts were getting restricted.
Right. You haven't been deemed as suitably mature enough, I guess?
I guess not.
Perhaps. Okay. Well, that's annoying, but I can't imagine there's really else we could do about it. We're not deemed a kids channel, we just have there's variable restrictions at play.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But now it's gone beyond that strictly kids channel, non-kids channel. It's actually that we'll grant you this, but we won't grant you that. Or what have you.
Oh.
Dang. Well, that's annoying.
Yeah.
I can't imagine there was a lot of people chomping at the bit to comment on our stuff anyway. But still. I don't know. Woo! Let's see. Aside from that, I can't really think of what else could really be done with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but there's nothing else we could really do much about right now.
I don't think so.
Okay. I guess we'll leave that then. All right. Well, anyway. Who wants? Era. Yeah. All right, nothing. Okay. And then I have a backup for what I wanted to do after this. I mean, personally, I would love for the our introduction to mining or minery to basically be next week, to have its own like dedicated thing at least.
Huh.
What was it? Missions or quests, whatever, after the first one, to probably just be on the side and such. But right now, that's basically what I'm at. More. Let's see. I guess what I could do for right now is maybe catch up on where I was in terms of. Maybe at least go ahead and check out. It's my garden. Well, not gardening, but I mean botany. Okay. More. Woo! My mouse drifting for some reason. Oh wait, do you think what's going on? Oh, actually no. Wait. My thing is on the pad too. I didn't deactivate it.
Huh.
Right. Okay. Well, at least that explains that. Let's see. Go over to my place over there. The net. Botanish. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I kind of forgot exactly where I left off the quest for botany. Yeah. I need to go some place. I just need to go ahead and read up where I was at. I think I left it because I wasn't high enough. That could be it. That could be it. Let's go ahead and go into a bush. Alright. Well, that was interesting. I actually thought there was actually going to be ghosts. But apparently not. But it's it seemed nice enough. Let's see. Yeah, who knows? Who knows if we'll ever see the girl again? Or is it because of having to Lulu? He's on the fence about meeting new people. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I think I need to bring up my. What was it? Bring up my thing. Well, let's see where I'm at. Okay, I have to beat for 35. Okay, I finally got there. Right. I guess something that would really bring me up would be those levy quests. But I'm not doing. I left off on those for right now because I want to wait for. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. Alright. Well, at least that's all settled. I guess what I'll do for right now is probably make sure I have all the hunts or marks I want to do. Okay, let's go back over there. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and check. For my Amatagi, I wanted to go to Okamoro. Okay, so this will bear thing over to Okamoro. This one is finished. This one, not. Oh, actually, they're all finished. But this one isn't. You can't all be for Okamoro, right? That's not right. Okay, Highlands, Netherlands. The Wanderer's Palace. And also the Wanderer's Palace. I think all be dungeons. I wouldn't think so. What is that? Netherland fog color. What's the central? Huh. Would that be a dungeon too? Actually, I have to check that. Let's see. Authors. Yeah. They really have that all. They have that all be. Places like that. Well, there's only one way to really find out. I'm pretty sure there's only one way to find out. Okay, let's see over here. Okay, let's... I very well don't visually. I feel like I went to someplace. Excellent. Oh, there it is. There. Okay. Yeah. I think if I remember right, there's like that, like a cave system. Feels like it is. All right, then I guess I'll go into there. Check this out. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, at least it wasn't a dungeon. That's the main thing. Okay, let's go. So if there's going to be much of anything that would actually call me going to those natural areas, I might as well head there myself. Which way? Okay. Just get down here. Okay. Oh. He's probably gonna get aggroed on me anyway. Get him. Ah. Okay. Have fun. Okay. And the other guy. Hey. Okay. What? Oh. Dog things. The dog controlled by the naturalist. Yeah, there you go. More. Yeah, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I don't think I basically had what was it? I don't think I originally considered Lulu's own family being taken up by the calamity. I think I imagined that was largely that life. I think if anything was just made harder, and so eventually it was like a slow decline until they eventually just sort of died out.
Huh.
I think that's what I was typically going for. Besides, I think at the time, or actually still sort of, it's like, what was it? The world is altered, or very strange effects that happen on the world because of the calamity. So I think it was like, the calamity is the root of like very, very strange and terrible things that happen to the world and such. So it all seemed kind of nebulous. I mean, that's why I didn't touch that, consider it that much. Okay, I'll go and take him out. One more. What? Hehe. Hehe. Alright then. Ooh. How many do they actually need me to take out? Over here. Yeah, it's alright. 5 and 7. Goldwing. Alright, well, we're on our way to taking her out. There you go. Hey. I know. Part of me is wondering whether or not there'll be like a special, I don't know, like illegal add-on that you could put into YouTube. Oh, like that one a while ago, like a good while ago,
Oh
and it was
yeah.
like a secret comment section. No, that might be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish with those. Yeah, I guess. Ultimately, at this point, since we're like well below 1,000, then I could just about guarantee that we weren't gonna go. We weren't gonna get very much in the way of comments anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Whether or not what was it, we'd be in a position to change our predicament if we did get 1,000 subs. Hard to say.
Huh. I guess so.
Yeah, okay, there it goes. Woo! Okay. Done. Some seals. The other one, right? Yeah. Sally Baldwin. Huh. Fog color. Okay, let's go. It's probably somewhere. Oi! Right. Actually, you know what I'm another thing about? Do I actually understand the difference between an XIV and a Natalin? I aren't they all the bird people? Or am I getting it wrong?
Huh. I don't know.
Okay. I just need to go ahead and play all up. It's up! You don't scare me. Ooh. Over. I got no real idea. That was shot from I think. Yep, Naslin. Thornberry Wondrous Palace. Wondrous Palace kind of sounds like a dungeon.
Huh.
I should kind of. I should probably check that. I believe it is, but I probably would pay the check. Up. Nation. Faith. Soldiers down. Uh, Autumn Vale. Actually, no, wait. I'm looking at the right place. Actually, it's open on those. Oops. Yeah. I mean, it's worth a check on this password. Right. These. Oh yeah, I don't actually know the difference between the XIV and the Natalan. Maybe I'll learn someday. But right now, hey, wait a second.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. I just got pushed all the way over there. Oh no, I forgot. Should I go ahead and go back to? Right. Okay. I forgot to go back to the lighthouse area to see if I could go to that other island. Can I even go to that other island? Yeah, I completely forgot. Maybe you could go ahead and check it out. Well, I do get a discount when I go over there. Yeah. Okay, I should be good for. I should be good for one more check. Okay. Whoops. Oh, that's on me. I completely forgot. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and check it out for real. The other lighthouse. Woohoo! Yeah. Lulu's just too curious now. Yeah, was there a place actually? Honestly, we'll just be next to the thing for the Ash Cashly. There it is. Hey. I think it was a check anyway. I'm surprised we didn't go to the island itself. Maybe too weird is that to take a boat or something. Okay. Alright, I guess while we're doing this sojourn that I forgot to do earlier, we can go ahead and probably talk about not a whole lot in gaming news. Well, nothing that I find all that interesting in gaming news. Which I suppose there was that one thing about the new update for No Man's Sky, or No Man's Sky
Yeah.
as most people refer to it as. The basic is you make what was it? Customize your own ships and allow other people to go and ride on those ships. Oh right. Wait, which way is it? I think it was. It was this way, right? I think it was this way. Alright, there they go. Yeah, I think. What was it? I'm seeing a whole lot of videos about them. Oh no, that what was it? No, their popularity has has eclipsed other games, especially because of having that feature. I don't know. I wonder where they're actually going to go with it in No Man's Sky. I think probably what a lot of people are looking into would be like, well, for one thing, if they could do the same for submarines, but also two, could there be other classes of ships? And they allow for higher crew counts. Also, different modules. Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead. Get on with it. Okay? Yeah. You want to go ahead over to content base. Watch. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of looking from that end. They might not allow you to go for it. Be cool if they did, though. Or you're just doomed to just see the lighthouse over in the far distance, but never be able to go there yourself. Feels like that may yet be likely. Yeah, so what's that island? Okay, it's that lonesome island over there. Can you actually go in there? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be getting any closer. Yeah, they're gonna stop. Yeah. Huh. Dang. That's annoying. I suppose that doesn't. In all likelihood, that never changes. Yeah. Although I don't think I really mentioned it out loud, but it's still working, which means there are people manning that thing over there, right?
Yeah,
Huh. And you'd think it would probably be them we would want to talk to, right?
that would make sense.
Right. And people do. Yeah, that means that people are going there. It's workers that have to go over there. They just can't for whatever. Or we just can't go over there and talk to them.
Huh.
Huh. That is
Guess
weird
not.
to me. That's yeah. I can't make any sense of that. Like we know we don't have the. I don't think we have the tech for unmanned lighthouse keeping.
Yeah,
That means that people have to go over there and work. That means that people actively took their spots. They were okay. Oh, all right. Um, I don't know why we were so preoccupied with I don't know, like an assistant or trainee that they trained at some point. Should be going to the actual guys who took Reacher's parents' place, but no, I guess not. Huh. Okay, well that's weird. I got nothing. That's not so weird. Oh well, there's nothing much we could do about that. Oh well. Well, I figured that out now. I have to go to Upper Lenosia. While we're in Lenosia, go to Upper, I guess. There a way to get to Wicker Isle. There's a dungeon shelf. Okay. Protect. Yeah, we just keep on going north. I suppose. Alright. Have to go and save money somehow. Okay. Alright. This is the way that saves us the most money. But anyway, was there I think I saw a video and I suppose I'm given this sort of thing too, so that's why I clicked. It was somebody mentioning of the shows that he watched because wouldn't you know it, he likes watching shows. But and all throughout them, there now and again he notices how what was it? How well maybe annoyingly written a character is. So he just wants to chronicle them in video too. I guess or just to let everybody know what he really thinks about these characters and some of them were shows that I guess I am familiar with but never actually bought.
Huh.
But he also mentioned Mary Jane. That, yeah. I think there's a lot of people turning on Mary Jane over the years. I suppose I feel like a lot of that might be because of the comics run, an Amazing Spider-Man. They're really they're really doing some very uncool things to Peter Parker in those comics.
Yeah.
Right. But he's also figuring that the movie MJ wasn't much. I guess so. That's just the sound of me flying through the air.
Huh. Yeah, it is
Okay,
quiet
yes,
around there.
I'm sure. Oh, yeah. That's the site for the next Hildebrand. Now I remember, but I'll just get to that at some point later. I remember there being so much wind. Yeah, I think for me, probably a lot of languages. Because I would just watch my own thing more often than not, I feel like I'll just have like some rando, like disparate stuff, and of like just some rando series that basically hardly anybody's ever watched. Oh, there you go. Whoop. Oh yeah. I guess there was this one thing. What was it? Or actually, well, I'll just go and mention my picks. I think I'm catching up with gargoyles, and I think I'm probably in the common company that Demona, the bad gargoyle. What was it? Chick who hates humans and yada yada. Is very well. It features a major blind spot of the show's writing, pretty much. I don't think it was ever really going to be addressed. Hopefully, somebody's addressed it somewhere along the lines. How, you know, what was it? Do you want the castle all for gargoyles? Who's going to defend us in the daytime tomorrow? Nobody ever answered that. Nobody even asked that question. Why I think that same. Oh wait, is this where I'm at Upper Lenosia? Well, that is where they are, right? That is where they are.
Oh.
Down Upper Lenosia, Wanderer's Palace. That could be a place. It could be a dungeon. Let me check. Oh, yep, there it is. It's over there. What, the Wanderer's Palace. And I guess if it's named, that means I have access to it. I could probably have checked that right now if at any point. I just wanted to come over here. Okay. Yeah. Probably just even into duty and find in all the dungeons. There are. Actually, this is mainline. Right. Yeah. Yep. So much Harling Eye. Oh yeah, that's Coil of Firewood. Oh, was I in there? Oh, I didn't. I think actually, if it's named, could they just allow me to go there whenever? Oh, okay. They're actually identify this thing. They give me the name, but they don't actually allow me to go. Okay, so maybe I haven't unlocked that yet. That's probably. So if I had to guess that, that's very likely a. Wait for this guy. No, wait, maybe I did. Wait, hold on. This guy, right? Let me in. To go coddling in ideas of golden glory. Nothing hill will rise from that bed. Wondrous palace is more tomb than a trove. Oh, okay, he's saying no. Okay, but I get the name. I get to have the name. Oh, actually, yeah. You know what? This isn't it, probably, right? Yeah, you know what? It probably isn't anyway. Oh, okay. I feel like he may yet be the guy to talk to, or it could be in that platform right there. Okay. I forgot exactly how the rules work. I thought it was like it'll just be called a dungeon until I'm able to access it, and then it's given a name. But apparently, they gave this place a name already on the map, and well, it's a dungeon. The dungeon was. Oh well. Okay, then I suppose at some point in the future I'll encounter a run to a quest. It'll say, "Oh, okay, now you could come in." Well, I haven't been unlocking that many side dungeons. Oh, right. But I guess it's good to imagine done that. Or I could. What is this one? 33. Eh, I can't imagine I care that much. Okay, then maybe the rest of these actually are dungeons. Ogamoro, Wanderer's Palace, Wanderer's Palace. There that is. Yeah. And then just Ogamoro again. Yeah, so Ogamoro, the one that I have access to right now. Then Wanderer's Palace, which I need to do some stuff first to unlock it. Okay, well, that makes sense. Well, alright then. I think generally, I'd say I'm just about finished tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I suppose maybe what I'll do then is likely, what was it? Spend the rest of my time playing minigame. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, there's about 9 minutes left.
Yeah. Only wasn't that much time. I can. Yeah, come back to. No, sure, I did discount. Right. Anything left? Oh, right. Yeah. The next one will go to Old Dial. Okay. Well, let's do it then. Okay. Yeah. So there was this interesting thing that I came across. Because it was advertised basically on two types. I tried looking up things about that. Well, that one, that Sin Duality game, and also that the series I was tied to.
Oh, yeah.
The main topic, to get right to the point, I thought it'd be interesting to check out at least the anime, and then I looked up a bit more on it. I don't think it's, and now I'm not particularly interested. For the game itself, actually, when I first saw that game, I thought, okay, that's a very dumpy-looking robot, but maybe it's the gameplay. And then I figured out it was I was told that it's a extraction shooter.
Yeah, it didn't get too good reviews, did it?
I don't believe it did.
Yeah, because I think I saw an ad for that, and then I looked up the game, and people didn't seem to like it very much.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be open world, which I suppose. Well, I guess most people have their fill of open sandboxes and such, but I feel like there's still what was it, potential there. I guess, well, as long as they know what they're doing, I guess.
Yeah.
What was it? Because even if it was just like, oh, it's like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, only you do get an actual like robot or the pilot around. Even if it was just that, I guess it would be a start. But I feel like it would still leave the open world aspect kind of lacking in this. You know, mostly out of the sense that there's no actual like what was it, entity dynamics going on here. No, what was it? The world is basically at a standstill. You're just traversing it.
Yeah.
I don't think the sandbox Zelda games really left that. I think with all things are basically at a standstill, and you're the only one who's moving around. That there might be, for all I know, there should be things here and there, but they actually do it without a calendar or an in-game calendar. I'm not sure. But we know. Okay. I shall get on to some parlay. Yo. Yeah. Yeah. I still think there's something done. What was it? Oh, okay, very easy to queue. What else is there? 9-4, 3. 3, that's 9-4. Well, give me 9-4 then. Don't you do it. Dang it. Oh wait, which one? yeah. Yeah, well, it would be nice though, something like that. I don't think we're actually gonna bound to find all that much. Find like a living, breathing sandbox all that often. I don't know. Oh man, barely any Hildebrand in there. And there's a 3. That should give me a modifier eye. 1 in 6, 5, 3. I mean, yeah, the numbers aren't really there. I'll take them anyway. A suit. This is fine. Hehe. Oh, yeah. They just handed him that. 5 and 1, 5 and 3. I guess so. Yeah. Crazy. Oh well. But I think there's something. I think there's something to. I also went saw a review in which a guy was playing in. What was it? The AI chick ghost thing that's following you around. They keep on having like talk at you or something. Notifying you of things to do or something. Oh well, you know how it typically is. They keep on using like a character as a in-game notification.
Yeah.
Which I think it's gonna be. And I know I'm not the only one to come to this, but it's coming to the point in which, you know, it's kind of hard for developers to ignore how much of a double-edged sword that could be. But having like a relentless like notifications or voice clips, you know, just sounding off at you at regular intervals.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I guess you could call me petty, but it's like, well, I'm sure the Xenoblade series is an awesome series, truly worthy JRPGs. I'm never gonna be able to stomach them, and you already know why. You already know why, because they're British, anyway, but also, or European, but also the voice clips. Oh wow, awesome. Hehe. It's 5-5. Yeah. Dang it. Dang. Yep. Did the whole thing. He just fell onto his lap. What am I supposed to do about that? Excuse me for going first. One. So. Wait, that's not diagonal to anything. I guess let's pick the biggest one. There's nothing I could do. Hey. They're still not alive. Yeah. It's whatever. Oh, now they line up. Oh, okay, not. Jeez. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, this will probably be the last one. That's enough. Oh wait, I picked the wrong one. Wait, don't forget this. I'm retrying. No, I would prefer. Just forget. They'll take it if I don't. Oh, okay. Or if he gets it under the flag. Oh, okay. It's the flag placement.
Oh,
Okay. I don't know. It's so much exact. Yeah, he's getting deeper cuts. In far more. Eight and 3, 8. Okay, I have to get it above the line by turn 3. Okay. Well, that makes sense. There's so much that could be done, though. Okay. Honestly, it just feels like the luck of the draw, pretty much. The thing is only really half the pedal. Nothing is at all aligned. And really do that. Three, 8. Yeah, just terrible rolls. I don't even doing 6 and 1. Eh. Alright, fine. One more time and then let's call it quits. 10 and 9. Yeah. Guess it'll have to be. Mind. They're all not aligned. Only these. 10 and 3 right next to each other. Come on. And then it just knocked me down like, huh. That is pretty cheap, I gotta say. Nothing else is at all aligned. I'm just barely eking by. That's I guess I'm gonna take those and just take the 10 out of. That should triple his chances. Nothing is at all aligned. The highest one. Unbelievable. Well, 10 is the highest. Just rounds and rounds of nothing being. I can't believe. Take 10. There we go. Oy. Okay. Huh, no, I actually get this game more than I already did. Okay. I guess so. I think it was space to go further, but an extraction shooter, I just can't see it. I think if anything, they should probably make it like a more open map and just have more missions. But you have to go there yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's basically what it typically comes down to. Oh, okay then. Yeah, yeah. I think that's sort of the idea that it is something like bearing onto probably have I know probably the interaction with your mech itself probably being more. I think they're probably going for the I think what's the idea of like there's an AI with an android body, but could it easily be downloaded or something robot? So much like the the Titans from Titanfall.
Yeah.
And more specifically, the campaign in the second game. People like that plenty enough, and I think the root of it is very much like you have your NPC companion or whatever, your AI companion, who isn't spotting off the same like handful of lines ad nauseum. That's
Yeah.
only gonna they'll break your immersion and turn the character that's supposed to be I don't know endeared to the player to basically a nuisance.
Yeah.
So uh, I think it would really help if it followed that I don't know that radical idea of like having that single character or whatever voice like a great deal of voice lines, the lion's share of all the voice lines in the game, and just kind of like intermixing them based on the situation, really. Make it seem more like a companion or an actual.
Yeah.
And I mean, going as far as like this part of the map, high bluff or cliff, overlooking sunset. Right location, right time, voice line. Boom. So, and that's how I made a great companion system. Well, not even a game dev. All that you know of. Anyway.
Yeah, you just have to stumble upon the secret triggers to make them say things.
Yeah, pretty much. Also in Titanfall 2, the idea that was like while you're walking or in downtime, but you're still in your mech and you're basically piloting him forward, he's actually talking with you and having and you can have like a conversation. As long as you do the right the choice in the dialogue option. I think they give you a limited time. But yeah, you could continue the conversation right then and there. No cutscene and no cutscene need. So they really should just do that. It's alright, Respawn didn't copyright that mechanic. Or didn't patent it or anything. Anyway. So yeah, I'm all for new mech related stuff, but it has to be good anyway. And wouldn't you know it was from Namco Bandai.
Ah.
So I guess you really want to bogart the entire or corner the entire industry on mech related things, but I don't know. I'd appreciate some quality control. But anyway, but not time to go and finish off the stream. This is basically this all was very much devoted to the rising of the echoes of the past or and such. They influenced the living, but in this time in a good way. But who would have thought? But anyway, yeah. Lulu is always looking ahead, and right now he's looking ahead to basically taking on a new job. And yeah, we already told you very much what it is, but you'll find out in the day of. Will hopefully be next week around the same. Look forward to that, and also for likely God Eater on Friday. In all likelihood, it's our way. Then it'll work out that way. Yeah, and I guess we get to, I don't know, hear about what a great hero you was or is or something. I'll just call him Anon. So anyway, Anon, the true hero of God Eater. What was it? It's so very very so story. Can't wait to see a picture of it. And hear about how important they'll be. Or something. And we await the day in which our characters are replaced by Anon, even better than the first one. Oh, Bamco. Anyway, but yeah, that's probably going to be on Friday, so I hope you look forward to that, as well as the other stuff we have coming down. What was it? Unfortunately, we're so clean and so, I don't know, unassuming that YouTube has apparently restricted us even more. So now we're barely a channel. But oh well, we'll still be posting our stuff. And maybe in a different forum of reputable report or something, I know, or reputable repute. And could probably talk and maybe form a community there, I don't know. But that'll probably be in the future. So until then, we hope you enjoy all the stuff we have, as well as our new series. I think I actually saw the episodes coming of Sven Co-op, a very multiplayer Half-Life experience. And yeah, till we do see you again, somewhere out there, we hope you have a good one. So goodbye.
Bye.